people who share similar interests together. And then the next level, to discuss, to have what we call table dialogue, to put out, define diversity, push not just color, religion, language, but there are some intrinsic ones like extroverts, introverts, short, tall, name it. These are attributes that could be discriminated against. Okay, so we see on the playground here, the children don't look, this is a triangular. So the first angle of the triangle is spinning the activity 4 to bring groups together. And the upper level of the triangle is the discussion of our diversity, and the third part is the social bonding that we see. So what we did was that we had 4 different activities. If you see here, sorry, my presentation is not so bright, but these are people skiing. The other is a theater, football, and tennis. People in every given society have some common interest. And for you to bring them together, you have to try to identify their interest and then see how you bring them to discuss issues of importance. So the 4 activities we had, one was a visit to the Dutch Parliament. The Dutch Parliament, we saw how policies are made, how bills are brought to the floor and then discussed. At the end of which we realize that though we might seem the minority group, but there are avenues through which we can bring our views to the floor of the parliament, to the Dutch parliament. To many people, to most of us who attended, that gave us sense of belonging, so that we didn't feel discriminated against. Because if you could have your say to that level, and then your views, your fears could be taken into consideration, that in itself gives you a sense of belonging. And then you could open up to feel at home and reach out to other communities. So this was the starting point, whereby if you see the composition of people here, we have Americans, we have Indian, we have Turkey, Morocco, different parts of Africa, and the rallying point was a call to see how the policy procedure at the Dutch Parliament, and at the end of which we gathered, we tried to define what are the differences we have. How can we recognize, appreciate the uniqueness of the other fellows, and how can we work together? We came out with the fact that we shouldn't change who we are, but we should recognize the fact that the other fellows are who they are. And we should try to see how can we live harmoniously, keeping our differences. So in which case, we should, to put it this way, we should focus on not the things that divide us, but focus on the things we have in common. The questionnaires to this is a cross-section of the fellows in attendance, at the end of which we circulated the questionnaire shared by the City Council, and and every one of us building so as to have the feedback for